Alright everyone, welcome to another edition of ATS. This is Joe Smoke, and not a very long run today, 100 miles, going to Stockton, to Coastline Mining. You see the loads in German, I can't, break that down for you, so have some type of translation app nearby if you want to know what it really is. The job's only going to pay out $4,930. It says not that long. 81,000 pounds using SCS 389. I do have the beacon pack on here. Cat straight piped engine, 18 speed. The skin, I think it's a Steam Workshop file. I have to put it in my mod, or I put it in the description once I find out where I got it from. But yeah, I'm about to go ahead and let's hurry up and get the show on the road because I need to hurry up and watch this basketball game. But yeah, before I take off, something I wanted to bring up real quick, and that is this game when it comes to people that mod anyway, whether if it's modding from trucks to parts on a truck to map modding, whatever the case is, it's a sore spot in this ATS, ETS, or I guess I could safely say SCS world. People that make these things and then their stuff become leaked somehow. I could understand their frustration. But then I could also see both sides of the coin. Not to say that stealing, or not really necessarily stealing, but not to say that uploading a mod early, or basically uploading it without permission, is right, because it's never right. But when you enter into a profession, as I'm going to call it, because people put their hard-earned time and money into this stuff in some cases, so when you do that, you kind of have to go into it with some type of expectation that, hey, this might happen. This might happen where there's someone that decides to release the mod without my permission, or or make videos of something that's not out in public yet. You have to go into it with that kind of expectation that, hey, it could happen. I'm not pointing fingers towards any person in particular, but it kind of makes me laugh, because it's like, there's people that get so upset when it happens. Now, don't get me wrong, I understand it. I definitely understand why they would get upset. For something, they sit here, it could be, still work in progress, when it comes to, trucks or parts for a truck. So I understand if it's still a work in progress and it's leaked. Now people have the opportunity to take it over and do their own things. So I can understand how that could go south. And the same thing if you're mining, like, maps, or whatever the case may be. I can understand if, you are a map creator and you have something that that you're working on for maybe the next update, and people are leaking info out before you can even make it available, you know. So I do, you know, understand their frustration, but like I said before, again, when you enter, you are in a world, you know, and I'm talking about, you know, when it comes to this game, you are in a profession where these things are, they're expected. You know, you can't, you know, you can't go into this and not expect that, hey, this isn't going to happen. And I'm pretty sure that they don't, you know, go into this blindly. I'm pretty sure they know that it happens. You know, that's why sometimes you could look and then they'll tell you on there, you know, please don't re-upload my link, please don't share it, you know. But to get bent out of shape when someone does that, you know, it's kind of like, in a way, you know, you set yourself up for this. You know, nobody, I don't want to say no harm, no foul, because, you know, there is some legit, you know, understanding there. You know, there's, you know, I do understand to an extent, you know, but at the end of the day, you know, it's a thing that you knew you was getting yourself into, you know. Plus we live in a world, unfortunately, that people don't do as you tell them, you know, especially, you know, someone has a grudge against you or whatever, and you be like, hey, don't upload this, you know, don't share it till it's out, and then somebody does it anyway, you know. I mean, I don't know. It's just my... I don't know. I mean, it's just my 2 cents in the whole ordeal. I mean, I don't know. I mean, earlier it was brought to my attention that, you know, someone, you know, tried to get early access for something, and the mod author didn't appreciate that, you know, because then he knew that someone, you know, let them know that, hey, I have early access to this, you know, intended intentionally or not, you know. Of course, you know, they got mad, you know, and, you know, understandably so, you know, but I don't know, maybe it's me, just at the end of the day, you have to expect things like that will happen. I mean, I don't know. Oh, I was supposed to have gotten off back there. Crap. Yep, I was supposed to have gotten off back there. Let's see where this is going to take me. I can get off up here and go back around. That's me just talking, so I'm just going to shut up and let the rest of this video go. But word to the wise, I'm pretty sure all the modders are wise, but You know, it's gonna happen. You know, I just wish that there was ways around it to where, you know, a modder could safely, you know, upload mods and then not have to worry about people messing it up for others, you know. I think I can go straight. No, do I need to get off here? Yeah, I think I could go straight. Almost there. I don't know what I have my parking set on. I think it's safe parking. I'm not sure, but we shall see when we get there. Yeah, I don't make commentary videos often because it's hard for me to commentate and think what I'm gonna say and drive at the same time. But I hope those out there that watch the video got the gist of what I was saying. You know, overall, basically, you know, when you mod, you have to expect things like this will happen. You know, and it sucks because this is what makes a lot of modders go underground, go private, or just not do it anymore altogether because their time invested is wasted. You know, by those that they thought they could trust and they couldn't. You know, I don't know. I just wish it wasn't like that though, because, you know, even if the mod is crappy, they're doing stuff that a lot of people can't do. You know, at best, I could skin. But that's it. You know, I don't know how to do anything else beyond skinning. You know, I got plenty of programs out there that if I wanted to mod, I could. But I don't have the knowledge that the others have. And so I respect all modders, bad or not. But people just need to quit doing those type of things, you know. If you don't have early release to things, don't go around asking for it. You know, it'll come to you. You know, and then another thing that makes me more mad is you're asking early release, but for what reason? I mean, you can't say that, oh, it's to help out your channel, because, you know, some of these people are asking for early releases and they're successful in their channel already. So what are you really getting out of this? You know, truly. You know, bragging rights. You know, I don't know. I don't know. But anyway, basketball game just started. Looked like Golden State missed their first possession. Tied up 0-0. They're playing in Oakland, so it should be interesting. I personally, I'm from Cleveland, but I don't know, man. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know if Cleveland will take it this year. I hope they do, but I don't know. I'm kind of afraid. I posted on Facebook saying that, oh, it's that time of year to be stressed in the NBA Finals, because every year, you know, especially the past few years, because it's been Cleveland playing, I get stressed. You know, because I'm like, ah, oh, Cleveland, come on, get it, you know, and then they don't. Last year I was really stressed because they were down 3-1, and I was like, yeah, they're not going to win this year. And then they did, won 3 games straight. So, you never know. But here we are at Coast. I don't think this is Coastline Mining, is it? Yeah, Coastline Mining. I don't know where they want it. Oh, right here. Oh, did I just miss it? Yeah. I need to straighten out a little bit anyway. Yeah, I was saying, man, I ain't far back yet. Alright. That does it, folks. Successfully delivered. Sorry if my commentating was out of order or not all put together, but like I said, that's just why I don't commentate often, because my thoughts get jumbled. You know, I could have it flow effortlessly when I'm not recording, but once I do, it's kind of like, everything goes mumbo jumbo. But it proved that I went the wrong way, but I made it on time. But that does it here in American Truck Simulator. Thank you for watching. Until next time, take care.